So last night a couple things happened, including a website getting released called Kris. This website was claiming to have over 500,000 Discord leaks within it from the Kris Tyson private Discord that the victims have been posting about. This website ended up having around 15 different files that you could go ahead and download that showed a lot of stuff. And last night with my stream, I went over it with them.
MrBeast himself should not be in this chat. He should not be in this chat. He should not be in this Discord. He should not be in this Discord. MrBeast should not be in this Discord, bro. What is happening? He cannot say he didn't know.
And we found some pretty deplorable stuff that I wanted to talk to you guys about. Specifically because since I have started down this Kris Tyson rabbit hole, I have been very adamant about saying that MrBeast has known. And in this video, I'm going to show you undeniable proof he most definitely knew something. So how did all of this even start? Nathan W., one of the victims of Kris Tyson, who was also in this Discord apparently, said that they were going to be leaking some stuff out over time and that they needed time basically to gather all the evidence that they had. One of the moderators for the server, Cookie, ended up actually logging almost everything about the server before it got taken down. Now, to preface, this is gonna be a weird time span because the server from 2017 to 2019 was basically a small little private group where they would share NSFW work of many kinds, many kinds, and we'll get to that. But after 2019, specifically November 30th, 2019, they basically sweeped the entire Discord and deleted all mentions of anything NSFW because this was going to be turned into Kris's public Discord. This is a huge thing that I need to preface before we get into the actual leaks. The Discord has been mentioned multiple times to be cleansed to become a public Discord. People believed that this was because this was going to turn into MrBeast's Discord. It was not. We have actually found over multiple instances of looking through the files that MrBeast had his own public Discord the entire time, the entire way through this Discord server being up, meaning that this was only getting cleaned because Kris was going to make this a public Discord for himself. Yes, I do have irrefutable evidence that both Chandler and MrBeast were in here before the cleansing and most definitely knew something was going on. There's also a lot coming out about MrBeast right now and his Amazon show. I'm not going to be getting into that in this video. There's also a lot going on with MrBeast getting exposed for exposing gambling to children. He's also getting a lot of shit for hosting fake illegal gambling, sweepstakes, and a bunch of stuff. We're not going to go into that in this video. Just letting you guys know. When these chat logs dropped, I really did not focus at all on what Kris Tyson did. We already know that Kris is a monster. I wanted to focus on MrBeast, which I'm going to show some Kris Tyson leaks as well, but I wanted to show you guys some of the more irrefutable evidence that MrBeast was at least posting in this Discord, if not participating in a lot of the conversations with minors. For instance, this is a screen cap from October 9th, 2017. Kris talking to MrBeast about how he is talking about Kris's size. By the way, Lava GS, one of the alleged victims who MrBeast most definitely knew the age of at this point, was in this conversation as well.
No, he's not. His penis isn't big enough. I know. MrBeast. No, I know his penis size and it's huge. Weird thing to say in a server filled with minors.
He also ended up, which I ended up getting stuck on stream multiple times over this because the fucking website wouldn't load.
Hopefully, son of a god damn it, dude. God damn it. Of course, it lags out when we find something damning on MrBeast.
But he would also go on to send a bad baby Daniel Bergoli thing when she was 14 into this server. He would send a lot of weird memes into the server, and he would actively ping people and talk to people in there, trying to get people to play with him. And apparently, from a lot of the texts we saw, I didn't screen cap any of them, unfortunately, but we did see that he mainly hung out in the voice chats. Now, MrBeast left the server in 2020 after the cleansing, like a year after the cleansing of the server happened. To me, the fact that he was in this server from 2017 all the way to 2020 proves that MrBeast knew. There's just like no way. I'm sorry. There's no possible way we can say that MrBeast did not know about the stuff going on with Kris Tyson. Mind you, this server was a small private group of basically Kris, MrBeast, and a bunch of fucking minors up until 2019. He was in here for 2 to 3 years before the cleansing ever took place. Now, I said I also have irrefutable evidence that Chandler knew. Yes, that's because Chandler actually joined the Discord around 2019, a couple months before the cleansing took place, meaning that the very least he would have seen that there was an NSFW server with this, and there's no way that he himself did not know that LavaGS was a minor, because LavaGS was working for MrBeast. On top of that, LavaGS appeared in multiple MrBeast videos during the Minecraft days of MrBeast. On top of that, it has been shown that MrBeast did have an interaction with Shadman, and as we know, Kris Tyson was avidly posting about Shadman on Twitter constantly. As a matter of fact, we even have a screenshot from here saying that he is refreshing Shadbase constantly.
That is a crazy fucking dude. Oh my god, that's crazy.
Like, seriously, how can we say that MrBeast didn't know about this? Look, the easiest way to prove it is that Jimmy has been following Kris on Twitter for years. He would have seen Chris's stupid fucking tweets. There's no way. There's no rhyme or reason to say that he didn't. Now, a lot of the stuff in here that came out about Kris is also really bad. There was a bunch of like really disgusting stuff that I can't even show half of it. Genuinely, I can't show half of what was said in the general chat. Mind you, this is not the NSFW chat. This is the general chat filled with minors. A lot of weird about Penny Parker from the Spider-Man movies. There was a just ridiculous amount of talking about hentai and gore, and obviously because the dude is massively addicted to it. There was a lot of memes in this Discord about having inappropriate relations with minors. There was a lot of people saying that they were like, oh, you guys are scaring me, I'm only 12, where Kris would then make jokes about that. There's even this screenshot of him saying she's only 14, damn, which is like, there's so much just horrendous stuff that came out through the Kris Tyson leaks, and it's over. Boys, I don't know what else to say to you guys besides it is over. Block is Live, one of my close YouTube buddies, had a really good theory that I want to share with you guys through this video. I think that a lot of people are about to get a lot of mud thrown at them. The fact that MrBeast is in here, the fact that Chandler's in here, the fact that Kris, willingly and openly is just talking insanely inappropriately with minors, with both of these two in here, without either of them saying a damn thing about it for years on end. There's about to be some major shit flinging. The NSFW chat was not leaked. That is the one part of the server that was not leaked. We do not know what the took place in there. I don't know who took part in the NSFW part of the server, but it's gonna look really bad when that comes out. The private one-on-one messages between Kris and the victims also have not come out. If those come out, it's gonna look really fucking bad. The fact that MrBeast, with everything that is getting piled on top of him right now, is in this Discord, it's over. Like, I'm sorry, he is going to have to talk about this, and he's going to need to make a statement, because there's no other way to take this except for the fact that he was very, very implicit in helping Kris. He basically covered for a predator for years and allowed them to get close to children. Because let's be honest here, the vast majority of MrBeast's audience is children. And who do you think was showing up to the meet and greets? Who do you think was showing up to the opening of the Beast Burgers? Who do you think is showing up during their streams, or when they're playing Minecraft, or when they're hosting live events on their public Discords? It's kids, for the most part. Oh, Jimmy, somehow, some way, if you're watching this, make a response. For the love of God, just make a response, brother. There's still multiple videos on MrBeast that I am working on currently. I'm going to be talking about the Amazon Prime thing. I'm going to be talking about the video that Dogpack404 made. It's a whole mess. Outside of that, there's a lot going on right now. On top of that, like I said, there was over 500,000 texts leaked. That's a lot of texts. We have not found all of them yet. People are still going to be scouring through these texts to find dirt on everyone, because there is a shit ton in these servers. The servers run like dog shit as well, so it's going to take a minute before we get everything coming out. But once it does, I will be talking about it, so stay tuned. If you guys liked the video, please go ahead and like. Please go ahead and leave me a subscribe. Please go ahead and comment down below. Let me know what you think. And hey, thank you guys for being members, if you are a member. And shout out to the members, the silliest geese on the planet, for being the most supportive people that I could ever possibly ask for. If you want to join the membership, it's only going to be $5 a month. I know that I haven't been doing the list thing or being really silly with it, but these videos have been a little more serious, so just trying to keep the mood. And hey, if you haven't already caught up with the situation on Kris Tyson, I do have 2 other videos that I have made, so go ahead and check those out as well.